Hey, it's time for Motivation Monday, and maybe this summer you got a chance to spend some time on vacation, relax, maybe recharge, and that time away can maybe teach us a lot about how to live our everyday lives. Leadership trainer, author, public speaker Pete Blank joins us with more. Good to see you.
Welcome to my world where I'm supposed to go on vacation and relax, and the whole time I'm thinking, how can we turn this into a motivational message?
Some people do work when they're supposed to be
I
away,
know.
and that's probably not a good thing. It kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah, but beaches are good.
Beaches are great.
Are fun, and I find myself trying to relax, but I'm like, I got 3 good lessons that I watched right in front of me that we can bring back today.
I grew up near on the Atlantic coast, and I was not a surfer, but I like to body surf. I like to ride those waves.
Well, that's the first thing. It's not about the waves, it's about how we react to them.
Okay.
And here's why I mean that. You saw a bunch of adults out there, the waves were big, they were bobbing, having a good time. You saw some kids who were getting hammered by the waves and were crying and complaining and all of that. And I was like, you know, the waves are coming regardless. And some people are like, I'm gonna do the ups and downs of life. And others are like, when the big thing hits, I'm going to explode. But then the kids run right back out. So I was like, what a nice metaphor for, you know, good and bad times are going to happen. How do you react to it?
You know what's always neat around bowl season, going down to the Tampa area and seeing some of the sand sculptures.
And my question I was thinking of is, why do people build sandcastles when they know that what's going to happen the next day?
Well, the waves are either going to come in and mess it up, or your big brother's going to destroy it by stomping on it.
It's going to kick it down. And so I started thinking, why are these kids, and I even saw adults making these beautiful looking sandcastles knowing they were going to be gone by tomorrow. And then I was thinking, it's the process. There's joy in the process.
There is.
So it's the fact that you can create something, even though you know it might not be here tomorrow, it's still there. And that can apply to anything we do in life. We shouldn't say, well, this isn't going to exist. I'm not going to plant flowers because they're going to be dead in 6 months. Well, you do it because of the process of gardening and all of that. You enjoy the process.
Absolutely. And you know, one thing I really enjoy, though, is just staring out at the water.
Yeah, that's where it really got to me, and when you sit out there and look and think about, well, what else is out there? You think about how deep the ocean is and how far the horizon is.
If you're at the Gulf.
Well, exactly. Question asked and answered, moron. So yes, but if you just stare out there, you're like, what else could happen out there? And so it just reminds us there could be something bigger in front of us as we go on in life. So just, you know, just good things at the beach, not just fun times, but motivational life lessons.
All right, Pete Blank, I hope you had a good time.
Thanks, buddy. I did.
So
Appreciate you.
All right, I think we're heading to the kitchen next.